Hello and welcome back, one and all. This is the Homestead Challenge. We are the crew. I'm Jesse. Today we have a new guest appearing, and that is Mr. Butterbean. Mr. Butterbean, would you like to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody. How are you all today?
Hopefully everybody's having a good, blessed day. Alright, Mr. Bean, I am on my way to pick you up. While I'm there, we're going to sell this trailer and try to get us a flatbed trailer, because it'll just be better for what we're doing here at the farm.
Okay.
Now then, let's see here. We don't have a road to follow, so we're having to weave through the trees. Now, the rules being are every year we can increase our horsepower by 75 horsepower. This year we're at 80 because I couldn't find one that was 75, and all the modded tractors we have that are lower than that on console, there's not really any tools to use with them, like implements. So I made the decision to go ahead and go with an 80 horsepower because that's just the closest I could find that was usable for our playthrough. And the rules on driving, even though we do not have the mods like PC does, for like the realistic mechanics of the truck or damage, what we are going to do, if we wreck the truck or the tractor, like going fast, or we wreck it hard, or make a pretty bad wreck, then we are going to take that tractor or truck down for maintenance, and depending on the wreck or the situation, it will be down for a certain amount of hours. Like say I crashed into a tree at 10 mile an hour, well, the truck's got to go in for repairs for 1 hour,
Okay.
which means that we won't be able to use it or start it or anything. um, every 3 months the truck goes down for an hour for service, and every 6 months the tractor goes down for an hour for service. So we're going to drop that trailer there so we can sell it. Hop out, walk over here to this trigger. We will sell. Take our money back out of that. Now then, let's see what trailers we can get. I know we don't have the money for that trailer yet. That's the one I would rather us have, but we don't have the money for it. So we're probably going to go down here to one of these flatbeds and go with it. Or we might be able to get the Brant. I don't know. Let me take a look. Yes, we can get the Brant. Alright, we're going to get the Brant. We're going to do dual axle, machine set for machinery. And we're doing it as a gooseneck. Mostly just because I like goosenecks better. Alright. So there's our new trailer. Alright, Miss. Alrighty, Mr. Bean, if you want to hop in, we will get on our way. Now, as I was telling you, we don't have a road. The only road that we have so far is what little bit of a driveway I've made for us on our own place, We have one little piece of land. We started on field 34. And right now we're just focusing on cutting trees, getting them in the sawmill, and we're going to let the sawmill make us enough money to carry us into getting our equipment to start baling and getting into sheep. The reason I'm going to go with sheep first is because they have a lot faster reproduction rate and turnover rate than cattle or any other animal. And they're the easiest to maintain. So we'll get up here and park this truck and trailer, because we really won't need them for a while. We're on our land now, by the way. There's our little sawmill right here on our left. Here's our driveway I've made it so far. This is the homestead. That's our tractor. If you want to grab it here in a moment. And then follow me. I'll do some cutting. And we may not need it at first. Because I should be able to fall some trees directly into the sawmill. But some of them we will have to push over into it.
Okey-dokey. And that is a pretty tractor.
Fair warning, you might want to keep the brush hog down or detach it, because without anything on the front, that brush hog raises the front end up and you can't steer. So, fair warning. But the brush hog is our mower that we're going to start with for our baling operation.
So do I just need to leave it here?
No, you can bring it, but if you bring it, just leave it down. Like, don't turn it on, just drop it down to the ground. That way it's not raising up your front end. While you're on your way here, I'm going to start cutting trees into the sawmill here. See if I can get it back to going a little here. Old tractor's kind of cool, ain't it?
I like that.
I always thought that old tractor was kind of neat myself. So, let's see here. Watch yourself there, Mr. Bean. Hopefully those made it in. No, I missed. Alright, Bean, if you would bring that over here, this side, I got an idea. Let me see your tractor there for a minute, Mr. Bean.
Well, the road.
You gotta lift up the...
Oh,
and you got to double tap your triggers. It's a manual tractor. See if I can get a hold of this in here now and drag it in with it. It would certainly be nice. Alright, let's take a look at how much wood we got in there. We are restricted to about 15 to 20,000 liters of wood per day. If we go any more than that, then the mod becomes overpowered and it takes away from our playthrough. Like I was telling you, we do have limits on how much we can actually put into it every day. And I've done that on purpose. That way we wouldn't get overzealous with what we're doing. Let's see how much wood's in here now. We're going to call that good for the day. Now, all we have left to do is we're going to go hit the sleep button. If you want, you can bring the tractor back. If not, it's fine right there. It really don't need to come with us. We're going to go hit the sleep button. Let that make us some money, and then we will start fresh from there. Feel free to pick any room.
I'm looking for the closet. I gotta get my clothes changed.
I can show you where the wardrobe is. Should be the second door on your right in the hallway. So it should be this one right here. Yep. While you're doing that, I am going to go get the tractor fired up and the truck fired up. We're going to haul the tractor in, and we are going to pick up our new windrower and hopefully our new baler. I think we have just enough money to do it. I'll be up here at the tractor getting it loaded whenever you're ready, Bean.
Okay, wait on just a second.
Alright, Mr. Bean. Feel free to hop on in. Let's go get us some new equipment. It's a pretty snug fit through here, and you got to be really careful in the mornings because of how heavy the fog is.
Right.
Because I don't know about you, but I really couldn't see much of anything in that fog back there.
No.
That fog bank gets thick real fast.
I done got lost. So.
And like I was telling you, we don't start with the best of the best of anything. This truck has its base horsepower. So like right now, I got the throttle on the floor, and we're doing 26. So it's nothing extravagant to start out with. Alright, let's get in the store here. First things first, we will buy the baler. Now then, second thing, we'll buy our tedder, or not our tedder, but our windrower. Let's see what's in the our options are here. We only have one option that we can afford. It would be this windrower right here. Leaves us with $889, but we got it done. Alright, so we're going to set the windrower on first. And I wonder if just maybe we can just pick this windrower up with the front end if I don't just continuously spin it around. We can just pick this thing up, that'd be great. I know this thing has straps on it, but I don't know if it will work on equipment. It does. Well, do you know? That is so handy. That just saved us a whole mess of space.
Yep.
Raise her up. Ease on up onto the trailer deck here. Raise her on up again. Go up over the tongue. Set her down. Set her down. Roll our ramps. Alright, Mr. Bean, let's head on back to the homestead. Now, I think the next thing we should work on is actually getting a second tractor. because there's nothing in the rules that says we can't have more than one tractor of the same horsepower ratings. And we could technically buy another one of these Ford 6000s, just leave the front loader off of it, because we don't really need two front loaders.
Right.
So I think we buy another one of these and set it up with the just the front weights, and make it our mowing tractor, where it literally only ever pulls that mower around. And then when we sell the mower and stuff later on, when we're ready to upgrade, we can upgrade the tractor with it. What do you think, Bean?
I want to upgrade the tractor, because I'm like you, I like the old tractor.
Eventually we're gonna be forced into upgrading, because the goal for the series is we have to become completely self-sufficient within one whole year in the game. So like, we have to stockpile enough fuel, we have to stockpile enough seed, fertilizer, lime, all of that stuff, and make it for one full year without buying anything from the store. Shoot, why'd I do that? I gotta unfold the ramps. Now I can shut her down.
I'll take the straps loose.
Back it off nice and easy here. Don't want to damage our new baler. The baler costs more than our tractor does. That baler's $22,000. Our tractor was $8,000. But it is a brand new Massey Ferguson baler, so can't really gripe about it, you know. We're going to detach that, and we'll spin around to right next to it and set the windrower down, because we're going to need it momentarily. So my plan here, B, is I'm going to mow us up a big field and get it windrowed and baled. Or if you want to do the windrowing, that's fine. I'm going to mow out the field, and then you can windrow it and bale it. And as you're baling it, either I can pick up the bales, or we can do it together when you're done, because they're going to be hand liftable, and we'll just hand lift them onto the trailer and stockpile them back. I was originally planning to sell the first load of bales, but I think I'm going to keep them, because if we have another day of logging to get the mill filled up again, it will provide us enough money to get our sheep pen and our sheep. So I think it could work. Now the weird thing about this map is not all this grass is actually baleable grass. Some of it is, some of it is not. So it's going to be real patchy at first until we're able to plow up a field and actually plant our own grass. This is gonna take us a minute right here. I probably won't do the whole thing today, because we probably just won't have time to finish it. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably mow about somewhere between a quarter and a half of it. And then we will switch over to the windrower and baler and get it baled up. And then we'll fill up our sawmill, and then we'll call it a day and end the video there. But I'd hate to make all of our viewers suffer through watching me run this little mower for 4 hours trying to mow this entire field. So once we end the video, I'll probably finish the mowing and baling then while off camera, just to save them from having to watch us do it.
Yeah. That sounds good.
If you want to go into the store menu and buy you, like, you can't, I don't think we have enough money for you to buy you a chainsaw. Dang it. I'll have to cut some down here in a minute. Yeah, if you want to come over and take over mowing, that's fine. I'd say probably make another 8 or 10 laps around while I get some wood cut, and then we will go from there. Three. Here, probably do 3 more, maybe 4. Just to make sure that we have enough. I'm expecting we're going to need somewhere roughly in the neighborhood of $30,000 to $40,000 to be able to get our sheep going. Let's see here. I'm going to probably take out these over here on the side. And that should be enough. Okay, how we making it over here, Bean?
Oh, we're doing better now that you ain't cutting trees. It wasn't liking the tree cutting.
Oh, yeah. Bean, I'd say that's probably enough cutting for now. We're gonna see if we can push these trees in there. If you want to swap me spots here. Grab this one right here. Add these to the first in line. Alright, there's one. Come back over this way. Grab us another. Oh, that there's got some underneath, on top of it. Okay. Let's see here which one's on top. I see it now. Will that reach the trigger there, Bean? Yeah, that one there did. That's what we were after. Now let's straighten her up. See if we can maybe get her drug back. Okay, let's see. We can get a better bite on it here. That didn't like the way we had there. So easy there, little tractor. Quit popping wheelies on me. I ain't trying to use the steering brakes today. There we go, get off of it. Guess it would help if we could see what we was trying to hook on to.
Yeah, she's a froggy.
There we go, that's getting better. Now my next planned big buy, outside of getting a tractor for you to drive, is also to get us a little skid steer to be able to clean up these stumps with.
That'll be great.
And then we'll be able to open up more field with it then. On PC, they can just use the chainsaw and the lumberjack mod to get rid of the stumps and delete them. We don't have that luxury, so we're going to have to do it the hard way and spend money to get it done. Should make it. There we go. One more to go. And we'll take a look at what we got, and if we need more, add it. If not, call it a day on the logging side of things. And while we are off stream, and we will start in and get the rest of our hayfield baled up and have it ready to go for when we come back. Let's hop off and see what we got in the middle here. We got 15,000 liters, almost on the dot. Man, I'm good. Alright, we are ready to go back to the field work. So everybody, that will wrap up episode 3 of the Homestead Challenge. Hopefully everybody's enjoying watching so far. Feel free to leave any comments on how you think we could improve. We're always open to suggestions and help. We are new to this, so please bear with us. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe.